Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining our session today on enhancing workplace diversity through effective communication. Diversity is not just about having a mix of people from different backgrounds, it's also about how we communicate and collaborate. Let's start with a quick round of introductions and what you think diversity in the workplace means.
I'm Jordan, and I manage a team here. I think diversity is about making sure everyone feels heard and respected. But I'm concerned that communication barriers sometimes hold us back.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm new here. I come from a background where diversity is highly valued, and I'm excited to be a part of a company that emphasizes it. To me, diversity is about bringing different perspectives together.
I'm Chris, and I have been with the company for over 10 years. To be honest, I'm little unsure how this diversity initiative will impact the way we do things, especially communication wise.
I am Riley, a team leader. I want to learn more about how we can communicate better within our diverse teams to improve collaboration.
I'm Sam, and I've been here for about a year. I'm really interested in learning how I can be more inclusive in my day-to-day communication.
Thank you, everyone. As we can see, diversity means something slightly different to each of us. Today, we'll focus on communication strategies that can enhance collaboration in a diverse workplace. Let's dive in. These are all important points. Now, let's explore how we can overcome these challenges.
Yes, I've noticed that sometimes people from different culture or professional backgrounds communicate in ways that can be misunderstood. For example, some people are more direct while others are more indirect, and that can lead to confusion.
I agree. I have also seen that people don't feel included. They may not speak up at all, and we miss out on their valuable input.
From my experience, it's sometimes hard to adapt to new communication styles, especially when you have worked a certain way for years. I think this is why some people resist changes related to diversity.
As a team leader, I see that not everyone is comfortable giving feedback to someone from a different background, and that can create a bottleneck in communication.
These are all important points. Now, let's explore how we can overcome these challenges. One of the key strategies is to encourage open communication where all voices are valued equally. Jordan, how do you think your team could benefit from that?
Well, if everyone felt comfortable expressing their opinions, I think we would have more creative solution to problems. But we need to set ground rules for communication to ensure that happens.
That's true. I think another strategy is to have culture awareness training so that we all understand how different cultures communicate. This can also reduce misunderstandings.
I think I need to personally work on being more open to feedback and be aware of my own communication style. It is something I haven't thought much about before.
As a leader, I think we should also encourage feedback in a way that is constructive and inclusive. For example, having anonymous feedback options might help people who are hesitant to speak up.
And for junior employees like me, it would be great to have a mentor program where we can learn how to navigate communication in a diverse team environment.
These are all excellent ideas. Open communication, cultural awareness, flexibility, constructive feedback, and mentorship can all enhance our workplace diversity. Now, let's talk about how we can implement these strategies. Riley, as a team leader, what steps can you take?
I think we can start by creating team agreements on how we communicate. This could include things like respecting different communication styles, making space for everyone to speak, and encouraging diverse opinions.
I like that. We could also hold monthly check-ins to discuss how our communication is going, so it becomes a continuous improvement process.
I think I need to be personally work on being more open to feedback and be aware of my own communication style. It's something I haven't thought much about before.
For me, it's about encouraging people active listening in meetings. People should feel they are being heard, not just spoken to.
I'm going to find a mentor to help me understand how to navigate communication in this diverse environment.
Great. It's clear that everyone here is committed to making our workplace more inclusive and communicative. Remember, enhancing diversity isn't just about policies, it's about how we interact with one another every day. Thanks everyone for your participation. Before we wrap up, I'd like each of you to share one takeaway from today's discussion. Jordan?
I'll focus on creating clearer communication guidelines for my team.
I will advocate for culture awareness training to reduce misunderstandings.
I'm going to work on being more flexible in my communication style.
I'll ensure we establish team agreements that promote inclusive communication.
I'll look for a mentor and practice active listening in meetings.
Fantastic. With these strategies, we can all help create a more inclusive and communicative workplace. Thank you, everyone.
Emma, a manager at a tech company, decides to use an unconventional approach to address her team's diversity and communication challenges. She gathers her team, and instead of the usual agenda, she places a puzzle on the table.
Today, we are not talking about project. Instead, I want us to solve this puzzle together. But here is the twist. Each of you will work in shift, one at a time.
Take his turn, starts arranging pieces with a focused look on his face. But as he's working, Emma gives him an unusual instruction.
Tom, what you have done, I want you to write down your thought process on this sticky note for the next person.
Okay, I'll try. I've been grouping similar colours together, thinking that'll make it easier.
Rena takes over and reads Tom's note, smiling as she notices a few different pieces she would start with.
Interesting strategy, Tom. I actually like to find 8 pieces first. Let me add a few to your groups.
Why do not you add a note about why you prefer this method? That way, Tom and the next person can see how your appearance complements his.
Carlos reads both notes and realizes he has a unique way to contribute. He starts placing pieces that form patterns, not focusing on colors or edges.
I'm more into patterns, so I'll add this here. I think this puzzle works best when we combine all our strategies.
Perfect, Carlos. Let's step back and see the process so far.
Emma gathers the team around the partially completed puzzle. She points to the notes they've left for each other, each capturing a different approach.
So what do you all notice about how we work on this puzzle?
We each had our own approach, but it seems like they all fit together. We needed each strategy to see the full picture.
Exactly. If you hadn't shared our thoughts, I wouldn't have known how to build on what you did, Tom.
Way to show how our diverse approaches can work together if we communicate.
Emma explains how this puzzle exercise is just like their work. Each person brings a unique perspective, and by communicating effectively, they can build something stronger together.
Just like this puzzle, our team needs every piece, every perspective to be whole. By sharing our thought and being open to others, we can truly embrace our diversity and success.
The team leaves the meeting with a new understanding. Through a simple puzzle, they saw how effective communication and diverse perspectives can unlock powerful solutions. Diversity is a puzzle, and communication is the key that helps every piece fit together.